And we're back here once again with another episode of the Cloud9 Podcast, Season 17, Episode 9. So I hope you guys had a great day, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week that is ahead of you. And in this episode of the Cloud9 Podcast, we are going to be talking about BLG, Win First Stand 2026, G2 Esports come up huge, and MKOI obliterate Fnatic. So we had the conclusion of First Stand 2026, and that also came with G2 Esports pulling off some very, very huge upsets. And then the LEC 2026 spring split began, and we will go over it as it almost actually made me, want to get a rope out and hang myself. Also, we will be going over some I would just say Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon trading card game stuff. And also we'll be covering some very interesting news that happened surrounding the NBA yesterday with one of the ex-Chicago Bull players, going live on, I think it was on Instagram, and just kind of going straight ham on some stuff. But we'll talk about it in just a minute. And we'll also be covering the NBA 2025-2026 season. And joining me here in this episode of the Cloud9 Podcast, talk about all this stuff, is Mr. Blanks. We haven't seen this guy in a while. What's up, man? How are you doing? It's been a minute. We don't talk as much as we used to. God damn. I've been so busy.
Man. Working
Fuck, man. God damn.
Yep.
So you saying you choosing Pokemon over me?
Yep.
Fuck you. God damn. Knicks, Mega L. Where the Knicks at? Y'all just losing every game now at this point. Where you
guys fucking playoff? Y'all, guess what? Y'all Lakers win. Y'all still look trash. Y'all niggas ain't gonna win nothing.
Why you yelling?
Luka can't play defense.
What the heck? All right. I don't think LeBron is good. Don't even pull that shit with me. Don't try that. Luka MVP quality candidate. You understand that?
Luka ain't no goddamn MVP.
Just like that. Oh my god. You don't really think Luka's like at least an MVP candidate?
Nah, he been MVP candidate every year. Because he be doing shit that's just normal now. It's like, nigga, play defense, niggas.
Well, there's a lot of actually this season. There's a lot of people that you could say get it. I would say Wembyana. There's Shea. He can still get it. There's Jalen Green. I do think fucking hell. Oh my god. I think Jalen Brunson, you could argue, could be MVP. You could also argue that Jokic could be MVP. Luka could be in the conversation. There's a lot of people that could be in the conversation this year. I think Cade Cunningham could have been in the conversation, but he's in the hospital at this point now. Good God. So yeah, there's a lot of people. I actually think depending on who they pick, I'll be honest here, I'll be happy with it. There's a lot of good candidates this year to pick actually between. We're gonna cover some Pokemon stuff first. So guys, because I follow Chaz, all his Pokemon algorithm goes into my algorithm too on Twitter. A lot of people are talking about like their LCS basically upcharging on a lot of the new Pokemon product coming out, whether it be like the trainer boxes or the booster boxes, packs, or what are those things called? Those rectangular big ones where it's just one big giant card with a Pokemon that's the draw for it. What are those called? Those are called collection boxes, right?
Collection boxes, ETBs.
Yeah, those
boxes.
Yeah. So a lot of people are like, well, I'm not going to support my LCS if they're charging this much on the product. And it's like, then again, it's one of those like supply and demand kind of things. They like, if you need it right then and there, but someone probably will buy it, or they'll just kind of sit on it. Also, there's a lot of things that people don't understand about like LCSs in general. Like, people got to understand this stuff is already kind of paid for up front. We've went over that system for you guys in like past episodes, but basically, long story short, let's just say you have a Pokemon LCS, right? All that Pokemon product they're selling you is already bought in advance from a distributor. So this is just very easy to follow. There's Pokemon, there's a distributor, then there's your LCS. Your LCS pre-orders the stuff from the distributor. The distributor gets it from Pokemon. Pokemon sends it to the distributor. Then the distributor sends it to your LCS. Keep in mind, the stuff is already paid for. Then your LCS gets it. So you're like, what, the fourth person to get the product actually?
Yep.
And people have to understand this stuff costs a lot of money. Like, it costs a lot of money. And then when you're seeing like sets of any trading card game, whether it be Gundam, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, if that stuff doesn't sell, that doesn't matter to Pokemon or who runs Magic? Wizards of the Coast, right? That doesn't matter to Konami or Wizards of the Coast or Bandai and those companies, because keep in mind, this is how the system is set up. They already got paid. Konami, Bandai, Wizards of the Coast and Pokemon already got paid up front by the distributor. The distributor already got paid from the LCS. So you guys are probably thinking like, well, who pays the LCS? That's the key. You do. You do. And the reason why they don't sell stuff is if the product isn't good. So if Pokemon is selling a set that isn't good, keep in mind, I'm already out of money because I already bought it. I pre-ordered it because I'm hoping it's going to come to me and then it's going to sell like hotcakes, actually. That's why if you talk to a lot of your like local, LCS owners, they would prefer if something sells out rather than just keeping it there, because it's much more profitable to sell out of things than to keep them there, obviously. And with Pokemon products now, since a lot of people are, it's like the fact that they're playing the game, it's like everyone is buying them sealed. Everyone's just buying shit sealed and just flipping it. That's all they're doing. And now the booster boxes, which are typically like what? How much money are they typically like? What? $90, $100? Because
the booster boxes between 90 to 125.
Yeah. Because like Pokemon booster boxes, they have way more packs in. Because Yu-Gi-Oh!
36 packs.
Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh's was 24. Pokemon's was giving you double, 36 packs. So understandable.
36 packs, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Case is 12. Though? Yu-Gi-Oh! Case is 12 boxes, while Pokemon's case is 6 boxes.
Okay.
But
have you ever bought a case of any Pokemon set?
No. Okay, last time I bought a case.
Oh my God! You said you did it, and then you're like, God damn it, Chaz! Fucking hell, man.
I didn't buy a full case. I didn't because back in the day they used to sell by box. They didn't sell a case. That's me. I bought half the case, but I never bought an actual case.
So what's the newest set right now that everyone is gonna want? Perfect Order. Okay. Are you guys still in the Scarlet and Violet series?
No, we left and we're now in the Mega Evolution.
So it's Mega Evolution. That's where we're at right now. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So, let me just bring this up right here because you're gonna be a little bit more helpful with this one right here. So let me bring this up real quickly. Okay. Let me make sure it's a 200, 150. Man, fucking teach you about Jesus Christ. All right. Mega Evolution. Right. This is the right one to click.
Yeah.
Is this the right one? Okay.
No, Mega Evolution series, just Mega Evolution. It should be more sets. Should be more sets under Mega Evolution.
I'll just type it in the search bar. Mega Ev. Oh my God. Any of these?
Nah.
What the heck?
Ascended Heroes, because
Ascended Heroes. This one right here.
Yeah, because that one, it was a side set. That's me. Only core sets get boxes.
Got you.
Like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Okay, so if it's something like if it's some random special thing, it doesn't get a box, right?
If it's like a side set, even though some side sets are bigger than the core sets, they don't get boxes. They get product.
Got you. Okay. So right here. Oh, you're okay. Mega Evolution Ascended Heroes. Okay, so Mega Evolution Ascended Heroes. This is the newest thing that everyone's buying, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's go high to low. Are you getting anything out of this? God damn!
I pulled, great enough, I pulled it and flipped that immediately.
Huh? What? Oh, roll that back.
I pulled this and then flipped this immediately. I flipped it for 1,000. I had a guy who literally just gave me $7 cold hard cash in my hand. Yep. Right in front of him. He was like, "Yo, I got $1,000. It was worth 12."
He just had a rack just right there.
He went to a car show earlier and made like 4,000. He was like, "Yo, I know it's worth 1,200. I'll give you $1,000 right now." I'm like, "Bet."
I would take that deal every day. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I just pulled that shit for free.
Yeah. God, yeah. Wait a minute. You pulled Mega Gengar. This thing is worth $1,200.
I pulled this out because I was in a tournament that day. I got top 4, right? I ended up pulling this, right? And then instantly right after he was there, he was like, "Yo, I'll give you $1,000 right now for it." I was like, I was like, "Hell yeah." Shit right out the pack. I didn't even touch it. It was still in the pack. I just gave him the whole pack with the card in it.
You got a chance to even sleeve it? Nothing?
Nope. It never came out the pack. He
literally saw you open it, and that's basically.
I never.
If you would have sent that to get graded, that would be a 10.
Yeah, but the reason why I don't do grading shit because I've had cards get lost graded or shit come back damaged and it was a 9. I'm like, suck my dick.
You fucking with me? You really pulled this and you sold for $1,000. That's crazy.
Holy shit.
Because the guy was a Gengar fan. He's a Gengar fan. He said he's gonna get a grade.
Where's all these Gengar fans coming from? Gengar was never that popular when I was growing up.
No. Gengar was popular. The issue with Gengar was they were printing a lot of good Gengar cards. Like
that makes to be fair, I
it was always Pikachu, Charizard, Mewtwo.
Mega Dragonite EX. Okay, I have heard of this one. I know what this is. I don't like that design. That was kind of gay.
Oh no, it's garbage, but
it's gay. Yeah, it's pretty bad. That's shit. Yeah.
I had someone next to me pull that. Not the same day, a different day. Someone pulled the gold one right in front of me.
What the fuck? This is $700.
See, if this was Yu-Gi-Oh, that'd be the only print of that card.
That's the sad thing. Yeah, because people ask, what could Yu-Gi-Oh do to make it? Okay, so like they in Yu-Gi-Oh's core booster products, I'm not even saying do it like Pokemon because Pokemon could have like 4 of the same printing of not the same printing, but like 4 different printings of a card. Just try like 2. Just have like 2 printings of it. That's all I'm asking for.
What they could do is do like a prismatic or not a prismatic with the the Starlight Rare, and then you do that oversized rare, and then you do a regular super rare. That's how you.
I will say, growing up, I mean, there was Gengar fans. It's just like I gotta factor in. Ash also had a Gengar at some point, so that also probably helped as well. Pikachu, God damn.
Yeah.
The
sad part about it is the Pikachu's trash. Is it just because it's Pikachu?
Let me read it. That's bad. That's not good.
Yeah.
This is bad.
Yeah, it's not a good card.
Pokemon X is knocked out, your Pokemon takes 2 prize cards.
Yeah, no.
Way better.
Yeah, no.
Cards than that.
The attack is Thunderbolt, 3 for 120, trash. But due to his Pikachu, Pikachu gotta get glazed. You got glazed Pikachu.
Glazed. I'm not gonna lie. This is the coolest artwork. This shit looks. I would buy that just for the art. That looks really cool. $300. God damn. I will go on OnlyFans and suck dick right now. I'm joking.
Hey,
I'm all joking. I'll be honest. People ask. I like Totodile. I'm not the hugest fan of the other evolutions of Totodile. I like Totodile himself. For Alligator's like all right. I'm just not the biggest fan of the second evolution.
Yeah.
All right. We have Zork. Anything else here you recommend people picking up? Mega Charizard YX. What the hell?
Yeah, gold.
$333. Okay, so like if someone were to pull this out of a pack and try to sell it to your LCS owner, how much would he give them for it though? Because if it's like $420 near mid,
$420,
it would be like $350 maybe.
No.
Way less?
I would say about $300.
That's not bad.
That probably would sell it to you about 70%. With 70% for about $300.
Geodude? No, Geodude. I knew Geodude was popular. It's just Gengar is a freaky looking thing. I don't know how anybody could be a fan of that thing. That thing is freaky looking. I think it would look like it would grape you in your sleep. Mega Embor EX, $50, $60 for this fucking thing. God damn.
It was trash.
Crazy. What now? Okay, I'll have to ask you because you know how does Pokemon when it comes to like new sets coming out, the prices are always inflated. Is this an actual good set or the price is just inflated?
Collector wise, it's a good set. Competitively, these are mostly reprints.
What's that Meowth card? What's that Meowth card everyone keeps talking about? That's like $9.
T-Rock is Meowth? Oh, no. Okay, no, that's from Perfect Order. That's Perfect Order.
Okay.
That set is garbage. Competitively, it's good. Competitively, that set's good. Shop singles.
Oh my god.
Right there. Go lower. Shop single cards.
Oh my god. Yeah, because everyone was talking about this Meowth that was like $10. I was like, what?
Yeah, no, there's that one. I pulled 2 of those, the regular ones.
Wait a minute.
Really, baby. This card.
That means you pulled 10. You pulled $20. You pulled 1,000. You pulled 1040 in cards.
Yeah. No. I pulled much more. I pulled about 1,300. You can't do that in Yu-Gi-Oh! Shit.
Yeah, you can. Just, go behind a pizza shop and, give a guy some Glock 3000. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for some diamonds cards, I'm good. Motherfuckers out here sucking dick. I heard motherfuckers was out here sucking dick for Dark Arm Dragon. Yeah, you call that nigga dad while you get dad.
Oh my god. God damn.
Fatality.
God damn. Okay, so anything else regarding Pokemon you want to let people know about?
I'll be at the Atlanta regional this weekend.
Atlanta? You trying to go out and get some Looney Tunes?
No, Orlando.
Orlando. Oh my god. Wait, Orlando, Florida?
Yeah.
You're gonna go to Florida?
Yep.
How long are you gonna be out there for?
Couple days.
You're going to Florida?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Good lord. You gonna get some hot honeys? Oh wait, you're black. I'm black too.
I'm focusing on getting this money. Or winning at least.
Okay, so what else is there so Pokemon, they've got new sets coming out. Their money's big. Yu-Gi-Oh! They have that rarity collection. That's the one that has the oh my god. Has the full art cards, right?
Yep, trash.
Don't tell me that.
Too much fluff in it. The reprints, some of the reprints were good, but overall it's trash. Too much bullshit.
I will say the legendary modern decks is actually very good. I will give them credit. That is a very, very good product. This is the one where you have the Molchari reprints, and they basically reprinted like all the tier 1 decks in this. Yeah, this is pretty solid for value. Yeah, Molchari Flawless is like $5 here. It's like some nice little value here. Fuck this deck. Fuck Mitsurugi. That deck is absolutely cancer AIDS. Absolute fucking Magic Johnson AIDS. Holy crap. Fuck that deck. Also, fuck K9 Vanquish Soul. I don't know who in the right mind designed that. Who designed that? Have you ever played against K9 Vanquish Soul?
I've tested against it. Yeah, no, that was some bullshit.
That deck is some action. Even if, because people know I play Dark Little more to help me if I'm going on Master Duel going second. All my decks play Dark Little more. Because if I'm going second, I'm turning off your board. You can do all the little combo bullshit you want. I'm turning off your board. Vanquish Soul cannot just play it around. Dudes just be playing around. I'm like, oh, fucking hell. My only out when I get it, even evenly matched, to just swap out their cards. It's like, fucking hell. Like, I would have to actually open the literal tits to beat them. Now, keep in mind, some of the decks that I face up against, they're not exactly hard, I would say. It's just like, you got to open a good combination of cards to stop what they're doing and also do your stuff. Then, if they're going first, you have to play around all their hand traps. Oh, good lord. Can I Vanquish Soul? Fuck that deck. Fuck that deck up the ass. Fuck Mitsurugi too. And fuck Draco Tail. Every branded Draco Tail deck profile is the same.
Yep.
And you played that. You goddamn bastard. What? Oh, you love getting some tail? L. Goddamn L's. Good lord. All right. Anything else for Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't think so.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Finally put out the legendary, the legendary modern deck. That was a good tool to get new players in. Too bad the game's still shit.
Legendary modern decks. How much are they selling for it sealed?
It's between like $25 to $34.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad. It's really just not bad. Actually, it's a great product. The problem here is like, is it one of those like too little, too late kind of things? You know.
I think if they would have swapped X Saber and put something else in there, I think X Saber was good for Genesis. Sky Shark is a good rogue deck. Mitsurugi's good, meta deck.
Did they get a few hits on the back? I forgot they had a few hits on the recent Forbidden and
Mitsurugi, yeah, and they gave you the actual quantity of the cards. That's me. Instead of getting like 3 Habakiri, you just get 1. But it's like, oh, okay, that's all you can play is 1.
Yeah.
Instead of getting,
Oh, you know what I've noticed with Konami recently? They've been experimenting with like alternate arts of so like part of Extravagance looks like a zombie card if you play it, I think, on Master Duel. But then you have the regular version. I've noticed that they're doing all these like weird random alternate arts of like legacy cards. It's weird calling Extravagance a legacy card. That card only came out like 5 years ago. But I guess at this point.
Yep.
All right. Anything else you want to go over trading card game wise? You're gonna be in Orlando. Yeah. Which Pokemon regional is that?
That's the Orlando regional.
Okay, how much are you charging to get in?
It's a good amount. It's $80.
Flying, $80. Hotel, everything. You better. Forgot. You said you have a team. Are you guys like splitting all the costs and everything?
Yeah, in that sense, yep.
Good Lord, man. Do you like your new team yet that you're on right now?
Yeah, good team.
Is it like because of the actual trading card game, or do you like actually like click as people?
With some of the people, I say we click as people. Some of it we click because of Pokemon.
Oh, okay, yeah. Opening with Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Rare W. Konami has a good formula going with these structure decks and modern decks. Konami needs to find ways to make fan favorite popular anime-based archetypes somewhat meta-relevant. Easy formula for money. What is? Yeah. People would argue Dark Magician, but no, that new Dark Magician fusion card, which is basically just Magician of Black Chaos as a retread. You could play that. And what's crazy is that card is more broken in other decks than in Dark Magician.
Yeah.
Oh God. I don't think you guys have seen what that card is. That's pretty good. And keep on, they added it to Master Duel. The only thing on Master Duel they don't have currently is Magician of Black Chaos Max, which I don't know why they don't have that yet, but it came out in Maze of Mortos. As you guys know, Shining, not oh my God, Illusion Gate came out. This card, Dark Magician of Destruction. Did you notice that too? You know, back in the day when they made Isolde, it was supposed to be for like Noble Knights, but it was just way super broken and goky. Every single random thing they make for a deck, for some reason, is broken in other things.
Yeah.
Like Magician Souls was really good in Spiral.
Because it's too generic. It's too
Yeah. Dark Magician of Destruction. Must either be fusion summon or special summon from your extra deck during the turn. A spell card or effect is activated by banishing a level. God, bro, this is just better than
The issue is this: it's the special summon. That's the part that they fucked up. Because if it was just must be fusion summon, all right, cool. This doesn't see play outside of Dark Magician. But it says or special summon from action during a turn. A spell card is activated by banishing one level 6 or higher dark spellcaster monster you control. What is a overly played level 6 higher spellcaster monster? The one that's from Snake Eyes.
Shit. Oh fuck. Oh my God. I'm blanking on the name. I'm blanking on the name.
Bellstar.
Oh, Bellstar. Yep.
You just sit there and you got full combo to this. Literally, that's all you gotta do.
Any Yummy variant or Mitsu variant, could any of those new top strategies run it? I've seen a lot of people try to. I've seen a lot of people just try to basically splash this in anything.
Mr. Ruby, yes.
Disgusting. It's good for it's obviously great for Dark Magician, but this is better for like any other deck that can run those type of cards. Because let's say this card's name becomes Dark Magician while in the field or in the graveyard. If this card is special summon, you can add one Dark Magician. Yeah, this is just not only just a great Dark Magician card, this is a great card in general. What?
I'm trying to figure out why people are playing this. Like, what's the specialty about it?
Let's see. What about Illusion Gate? Illusion Gate, we've talked about this before. Essentially, this is a card that Camilla played in the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX anime, and I'll be honest, I never thought this actually, would come out of her at all. But essentially, right now, currently, it is about almost $70. It says, pay half your life points to destroy as many monsters your opponent controls as possible. Not even yours. Then you can special summon one monster from your opponent's graveyard to your field, ignoring its summoning conditions. You can only apply this effect of Illusion Gate once per duel. This is essentially a one-sided Raigeki. Then you can take a monster from their graveyard and put it on your field, just for half your life points. And someone be like, "But it's half your life points." The fuck does that mean?
I mean, Raigeki is one-sided, but this is like Raigeki fused with Monster Reborn all in one card.
Yeah. All just for
damn.
half your life points. That's it.
Yep.
And then what's crazy is if they have like, I don't know, Lubellion. Maybe they have Albion. Maybe they have that Draco Tail monster where he foolish burials everything and just adds it back. Maybe Lunalight monster. Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So you know that fucking fruitcake Lunalight monster where it says it's unaffected by everything, like unaffected by card effects. How would Illusion Gate work for that? It can't pop it, right? It's unaffected.
It's unaffected. The way you get over it is by like tributing it.
Oh, you gotta kaiju it essentially.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So some people have said, what's a drawback it could have? Well, the only real drawback it could have is if you're playing up against a deck, I don't know, like Branded, where like half all their cards get effects in the graveyard or Draco Tail, then technically popping everything your opponent has doesn't really mean anything because they'll just gain all that advantage back. But against certain strategies with barely any recovery to them, you play that. I don't know how you play that against heroes. I have no clue how they recover from that. Play that against heroes. You watch them fucking scoop that shit up. Go to game 2. Yeah. Walter says, I agree. It's better in decks outside of its archetype, but from a Konami standpoint and making money, it's more beneficial to be designed the way it is. Yeah. Anything else? Any other cards you want to talk about? Dominance Impulse, $27. Okay, good lord.
Yeah, it's getting cheaper.
Did you ever use the Dominance package in any of your decks?
Blue Eyes, I used the Dominance Purge.
Blue Eyes. I get it. What do you like the version that makes that Magia card?
I tried it out. It's cool, but
that looks like a really fun version of the deck, honestly.
It's fun, but I wouldn't take it past locals.
Like you little Garibo.
The version I like is the Synchro version, where you
use Kaiba Man for that. That new version of Kaiba Man. It's the one where it's a tuner. That card. See, this is how you make shit. I think it's this one. Is it Kaiba Man the Legend? I think it's this one. Yeah. This is how you make legacy support for a deck. And it doesn't. You can't use Kaiba Man in any other deck. You can only use this Kaiba Man Legend card in Blue Eyes because it's a tuner. It essentially is like Pot of Duality. You don't get the drawback of that. You can. Oh my! This is what you could give Dark Magician, Konami. But you know what, Crazy? You give everyone else Dark. It's essentially like you don't just get that one
Dark Magician got more broken support. You got Red Eye Dark Dragoon. Like,
who's still making that these days? Is that not so easy to play around though? But no, I see your point. But would you use the Primite version essentially?
I think the Primite version is the best way to play it, but it's not the version I like.
What do you think gives you the best full optimal board? Because I was thinking about actually doing a Blue Eyes build, so I'm thinking like the Magia version. I'm thinking like the Primite version. I don't know because I don't want to waste all the rares.
Better. I like the primary version with the synchro package.
Which one can play around shit a lot more effectively? So, like, let's say my opponent like Ashes and Veilers. What's the better version that can play through that? It's a primary version? Oh, okay. Yeah.
If you do primary with the synchro version, you can, but your extra deck's going to be tight as hell. You're going to have to use your side deck. You're going to have to run at whichever hand traps is best in that format. You have to run Dominus Purge and what?
Duelist Advance.
Because
Kaiba Man the Legend, Starlight Rare. Kaiba Man the Legend, Starlight Rare. $55. That's not bad. This is a great card for Blue Eyes, actually. Primite is about to be cheap with the Rarity Collection 5 reprints revealed. Oh yeah. Just when Chaz thought he was out, they dragged him back in. Chaz can never leave me. I'm black. All right, so. Let's go over some NBA 2025-2026 playoff implications. Actually, I did manage to bookmark it. on my Twitter page. So keep in mind, this is also pending the results of a lot of the matches coming up, because a lot of the matches coming up have playoff implications for who's going to be facing who. Let me see right now, because I'm going to get the playoff standings currently right here as it stands. Yeah, we're going to talk about that one guy who kind of went off in a moment here, but I want to go to the playoff stuff first. Shit, fucking hell. God, just choking on crack. God damn. All right, so have you been watching some of the games, or are you just watching some of the Knicks games? Actually,
I don't even watch this game. I just watch the highlights because I'm just waiting for the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. But which team outside of the Knicks do you think has impressed you a little bit?
None of them, because it's ball. I would say Boston because I would say Boston because I didn't think they was going to be this high.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought Boston was going to be 4 or 5 seed, but now I realized the East is so trash.
Do you know who really has it bad right now? Is the Golden State Warriors. They had that shit bad. Did you see that injury that one guy got, where his knee was basically sticking out of his leg? Yeah, that's horrible. What's crazy is Golden State, they lost Jimmy Butler. Steph Curry's been out since like January, so pretty much
and they're still gonna be in the play because the rest of the team is so garbage.
Yeah. What's crazy is they could win like 5 more games. They could end off the season on a winning streak. Doesn't even matter. They're still stuck in the play-ins. That's it.
Yep.
Oh my God. All right. Playoff picture. Orlando rises to number 8 in the East. The NBA playoffs presented by Google. All right, so here's our playoff picture so far. So, play-ins are never.
Honestly, this is where.
Go ahead.
This is okay. This is from a couple days ago because right now it's okay. This is from a couple days ago. Right now it is the East. The West is the same. The West ain't changing nowhere. Houston might fall to the 6th seed, or no, Houston might go to the 5th seed. But more likely, it's going to be OKC versus whoever, gets the AC out of these 3 teams. One of these 4 teams is going to be the AC. The 7th seed is between one of these 2. That means it's either going to be the Clippers or Phoenix facing the Spurs. I'm telling you right now, the Clippers are a dangerous team for both of these teams. If Kawhi pops the fuck off. Golden State's trash. Portland's trash. Potentially,
the team that is potentially the most dangerous, but could also just completely flop. I'm thinking like one of the teams I'm thinking about, Charlotte Hornets. If I'm thinking like, okay, only one of 2 things can happen with them. They're really hot right now, based off getting their little win streak. They've lost a few here and there, but they got way better because they have Conca. They also have some of the other players on their team. I'm thinking like, is there a chance they could do anything? I don't think so. Because keep in mind, like, this is gonna be a lot of these guys' first playoffs ever. I think if you, I don't know, maybe just the Hornets, like you said. Oh, sorry, the Hornets, like I said, and the Clippers. I still wouldn't rule them out. It's weird because they have nights where they're completely just super disgusting. Then they have other nights where they're not even a team. Actually, there's the teams that I have no faith in. Definitely Orlando. They've really just not looked good. The Sixers just got back Paul George.
Nope, I have no faith in it. Nope.
They have Embiid if you think he's going to do anything.
I'm telling you right now, I have no faith in anybody below Minnesota in the West. I have no faith in them. Houston's a fucking. I know they just beat the Knicks, but Houston's a fucking mess right now.
Houston's such a joke. Oh God, Kevin Durant is living in hell. Oh, and I wanted to cover that because I will say this: the closest matchup in all of these right now was probably just the Clippers versus the Suns. The Suns have had a pretty decent season overall. Their team actually isn't bad. The team is just really inconsistent, but the team isn't bad, I would say. So I would say this is the best matchup to look forward to. These other ones are kind of just like, I think the Hornets win against Miami. If this were to happen today, Hornets, I think, beat Miami. Miami is so shit. All they have is that Bam Tech guy. It's all they got.
Bam Adebayo, yep.
Yeah, that's all they got. Orlando and Sixers are just garbage.
This is my prediction. I think Portland's going to be Golden State if there's no Steph Curry. Portland's going to lose to whoever loses between Phoenix and the Clippers. I have Clippers winning over Phoenix. Clippers are the 7th seed. Phoenix being the 8th seed. In the East, I got Charlotte beating Miami. And then I got Charlotte beating – I have Charlotte being the 8th seed. They're going against Detroit. They'll lose their 5 games. I got Charlotte over in Philly. I don't trust Philly. Philly is too injury prone for me. Orlando's trash too, but I think Orlando –
Dude, did you see?
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now. Whoever wins between Philly and Orlando ain't getting past 5 games against Boston. They might get swept.
What if we get a rematch of Orlando and Boston? What's crazy, guys? Last year, I gave Orlando a game because, given how I saw them play, I was like, they could probably get a game.
They took a game and then Boston came and put their foot in their ass.
I will say, this year, if Orlando has a rematch against Boston, I'm not giving them a game at all.
Oh, no.
This year, they're just not getting a game. It's getting 4-0. Get the broom.
And I'm telling you right now, if Philly goes against Boston, they're getting 4-0 sweep. There's no chance.
Hey, you guys know, I love Noops. He's a Sixers fan, but there's no way Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid and Paul George can beat this. I'm sorry, guys. I love you, Noops, but you guys are going to get fisted. No matter who makes it out of that round.
Be in Boston.
Sorry. It's over.
But if you're an 8 seed,
yeah,
the best team that has a chance, honestly, is either Charlotte or Philly because they're physical. Orlando will get waxed.
If Charlotte wins and faces off against, they would face up against one of these guys, right?
No. Charlotte beats if Charlotte beats Miami, they go against the loser of the 7th-8th matchup.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
To me, I think Charlotte can beat Orlando, but not Philly.
Okay. So right here, these are some of the important ones right here. You get to play because I think we get a week off if you secure 3rd. You basically get like a week off if you secure 6th through 1st, essentially. You get to play in that go first.
Yeah, if you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you guys.
Oh, you cut out there. What did you say?
You got about like 5-6 days before.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's some of the weird. So hypothetically speaking, let's say. Okay, we'll play all sides of the matchup though. Let's say Golden State ends up facing OKC, guys. They're getting blown out.
Oh yeah, no, it's GG's. Pack them up.
If the Trailblazers face OKC, they're getting 4-0, mega blown out.
I'm done right now. The only team that can stand the chance against OKC is Clippers. But that means Phoenix have to go against the Spurs, and I don't trust Phoenix.
Oh no! They're Spurs. Have
when your second best player is Dylan Brooks, pack him up.
He's not even playing right now. Isn't he like jealous and shit? He's just he's too black. God damn it! All these weird black guys.
Too. That's a crazy thing.
All right. Oh God.
All
say,
4 of those teams get packed up.
Yeah. Phoenix or Clippers. I will say if the Spurs face the Clippers, I could give the Clippers a few games. Yeah. I would give the Clippers a few games. The Suns, I could see the series. I could see either of them facing off against the Spurs, and I could easily see it going like 6 games. Maybe not 7. I could see it going 6 games, actually. There are some days where you can kind of catch the Spurs lacking. If Wembanyama gets a little injured, he's not playing. I forgot the one guy with the long hair, that black guy. Oh my God! Anthony Bridges. Oh my God, that guy is disgusting. That guy is so good. If he's not that's the thing with Stephen Castle and like Jamal Murray is like if they're not having a good game on a certain day, you can definitely catch them off. I will say the Spurs could go 6 games against either one of these guys. That wouldn't be that bad, honestly.
Yeah.
But anyone from here going to here is getting booty blasted, Diddy graped, Orochimaru in the ass.
I'm telling you right now. It won't be as bad as Memphis last year. Get fisted by 51. And then game 4, OKC was getting ass whooped by 25. Memphis' best player goes down, and OKC come back and win. Ain't nobody getting fisted by 50 like last year. Oh my god.
Oh, there was that Indiana game. Remember last year? They were up by like 70, and like it's like, how'd this happen? At one point, I swear that shit was like an 80-point. I was like, bro, what kind of league are we in? All right. Okay, so this side, I will say for the Eastern Conference side, if Charlotte makes it here, I could probably get a game off Detroit, but I don't see it honestly. No, I forgot. They can't get to them because you have winner tonight. Yeah.
Charlotte can get to Detroit. That's the highest they can get to. They can't get because they're in the 9-10.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. If Charlotte gets to Detroit, yeah,
5 games.
Game. Yeah. I'll give Charlotte a game. You're probably getting ass blasted by the Pistons. And I hate Detroit. Fuck Detroit. Why are they this good? They haven't been good in it forever. Just all of a sudden, these random ones were like, oh, we'll just be good this year. Fuck the Pacers. People were like, we made the finals last year. You ain't been in a damn finals since literally the year 2000 began. Your org has been booty juice for years. Fuck off. All you have is Caitlin Clark and Tyrese Halliburton. Caitlin Clark's not even that attractive. I like the other white girl better, but different for another day.
Talk about Sophie or Lexi Hall because both of them white girls get it.
Sophie kind of so beautiful. The other ones too. Lexi Hall's beautiful too.
Trust me. I'll show you all the white girls.
Oh, did you see Did you see the pay increase the WNBA players are getting?
Yeah,
it's gonna be like $200K a year. Why? Why do these fucking ladies deserve $200K a year? They ain't bringing in no viewership. The fuck?
They're bringing in viewership. They're bringing in viewership. The issue is this: the league still doesn't have any revenue because they're spending too damn much.
Oh yeah, they're spending more than what they're taking in.
Yep, and you've been doing that for the last 27 years, 28, 29, 30 years. You tell me within 30 years you couldn't make profit. The most popular years you were 99 to 01. You tell me those 3 years you couldn't make a profit at any point.
None. Trash. Oh, you're good. You're good. All right, so now we have these matches. So like these matches are the big ones a lot of people are looking forward to. You would right now, if it were to happen this way, you would have Denver Nuggets facing off against Minnesota Timberwolves. You would have the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Atlanta Hawks, Los Angeles Lakers versus the Houston Rockets, and the New York Knicks versus the Toronto Raptors. So that's what you have it right now. So I will say, we'll start with the West Coast then. I would say, you know what? I'm not biased. I might be a Laker fan, but I'm not biased. But Houston Rockets look so, I'm not trusting them in series. I think the Lakers, and I even predicted this, I think at most the Lakers can get second round. They'll get to the second round. I will predict the Lakers getting to the second round. Nothing much further than that. I would have to see the team play in the playoffs past that round to see, okay, can they make it to like the conference finals after you win that match. So I would have to see. I will give them the match against the Rockets. Last year, people were like, but why did you predict the Lakers to lose to the Timberwolves last year? Because I got fisted so hard in game one, I was like, this is over. You couldn't pay me enough money to say I was, no, I'm out. You play that bad, I'm out. There's no way you will ever convince me you could win a game. Playing as badly as they did, God, fuck that. Rather just have LeBron lick my booty hole for like 4 hours or some shit because I'm not predicting that shit. But no, I will give the Lakers 6 games. I'll say Lakers and 6 against the Rockets. Denver versus the Wolves. I mean, the Wolves are essentially like you have Rudy the other guy, the Gobert guy. You have a few. Timberwolves don't have like a bunch of awful players. The problem here is like when they have Anthony Edwards, their team gets exponentially way better. Denver is just good with Aaron Gordon and Jamal Murray and Jokic. This one's probably going. I could see 7 games. Yeah. I could see 7 games. If Anthony Edwards is playing all the games, I can see it's going 7. I will say Denver winning 7. Eastern Conference Cavaliers versus Hawks. People are gonna be like, the Hawks are bad. No, Hawks have had a really impressive winning streak the last couple of weeks, but it has been against a lot of very, very bad teams too.
I think Hawks is 7. I think the Hawks will upset the Cavs.
You think they're beating the Cavs?
I'm dead right. The Cavs.
You believe in the win streak? You believe in it?
No, because every time Donovan Mitchell's supposed to show up, he either shows up.
Wait. They have Jim Harden. I'm out. Nope. I'm good.
Yeah,
Hawks, right. They got James Harden. I'm out.
This was going to happen. Donovan Mitchell's going to show for 4 games. They're going to be up 3-2. James Harden's going to show for Game 6, but they're going to lose in Game 7. He's going to go 0 for 10 for 3 and have 10 points. I've seen this show before.
I've seen James Harden choke to me. Just like what I said with Tarzan. He's in the finals. I am gone. Just like
I've seen James Harden show up, but the team not show up. It's never.
You know what's crazy about James Harden? He's one of the best scoring players ever, but in the playoffs, he's one of the worst scoring players ever. How does that make sense? He can score better in 80-plus games randomly throughout the year, but if it's in the playoffs, he can't score more than 10? How does that logically make any sense?
It's always towards the end, too. Like, game 5, he'll have, 54 points.
Yeah.
On, 55% efficiency. Game 6, he'll have 20, but it's like, God damn, you took 30 shots and only made 20, 24,
yeah,
25%.
Dude, last year, that very last game against the Nuggets, he literally shot, I think, 1 for 12?
Yeah, he was on some bullshit.
He was just sucking hard cock on that game, just getting on his knees for Jokic side, European dick. God damn.
Yeah.
You also have Knicks versus the Raptors. Chaz is biased. He's predicting for the Knicks, to be fair.
No, Knicks are 5. The Knicks have put belt to ass the Raptors all year. The
Raptors are not that good, actually.
The Raptors could beat anybody from the 7th to 10th seed and below. But anybody that's above the 6th seed, the Toronto,
they can't punch up. Yeah,
they just bend over and just take it.
But this is the problem with the Lakers and the Knicks. It's crazy. We talked about the same thing last year too. Fucking crazy. Both our teams are 3rd seed constantly. This is a problem that they're gonna have. The Knicks were able to play up to the occasion last year and make the conference finals.
Yeah.
Is that possible this year? Because if you guys win, aren't you guys facing Boston again? You just facing Boston again, and
Boston again.
Are they going to lose like they did last year? Are they going to lose like last year? I don't know.
No, Knicks beat Boston last year. Don't forget.
No, you're right. But I was saying, is that possible this year when they're playing as good as they are right now? Unless you believe last year they were better, then they just kind of.
Boston was better last year. Got injured. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like my whole thing this year is. They had a coach that was defensively minded, wasn't good offensively. Yep. Now you got a coach who's offensively gifted to a certain degree, but defense is lacking. Now you're like, fuck. Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
You're in a situation where the Knicks are in the same situation or in the same spot, but different situation.
True.
They could come back if needed, but they don't have that tenacity. They don't have that drive.
I've always said this about them this year. Under the new guy, I forget his name sometimes.
They lost the intensity.
I think it's been dialed up, but there's no comeback potential. I think they're very good offensively. It's like mermaid.
But they don't have the defensive to stop.
Yeah,
that's the issue.
Yeah,
if they fall behind, they're cooked.
Yeah, that's the problem that I've said this all year about them. It's not that they're bad. It's just the problem that's like they're very glowing weakness there. I don't believe they could come back if they're down too far in the game. Don't they have like one of the worst comeback potentials so far in the league? They have good comeback potential.
The issue is they keep falling behind too much, and their players are getting tired.
Yeah,
it's like, fuck. Okay.
Because the thing is, if they have a lead, they typically pretty much always win with the lead.
Yeah.
They need to pretty much start games out, I don't know, 25 plus, not like 25 points. I would say.
No, pretty much what you got to do is
if the score is 30-10, I could believe they win every game. But if it gets to a point where that other team that's losing has like a 21-0 run, I don't think they can win. That's the problem.
I think they still can win if it's close. If it's a 21-0 run and that team was only down by like 4, then it depends. If it's in the third quarter, yes. Fourth quarter,
also, it's like, do you believe that your bigs can overperform when you need to? Because last year they kind of didn't perform when they needed to. Jalen Brunson, it wasn't really his fault. Honestly, it's just.
But he was doing a lot of hero ball. That was the other thing too.
Yeah, you're right too.
But my thing is, can anybody else show up? Can Cat show up? Like,
do you think Josh Hart, Carl Anthony Towns can show up hard? That's the thing.
I think Josh Hart can, but Josh Hart's undersized for the position he's playing.
Yeah, because right now you guys are playing more Jose Alvarado, right? I think so. I'm pretty sure. Or is another guy I'm thinking about? Maybe it's another guy.
No,
I don't know.
Bro.
You're right. Yeah. So like, this is the thing is like, I could believe Knicks and Lakers make the second round. Now that's the problem though, is I have to see the games from like.
I think the Lakers got a better chance because the Spurs are younger.
Oh no, they go to the Spurs. I'm going.
No, I'm telling you why. The Spurs don't have the experience. They have Wemby, and Wemby's hungry, but he don't have the experience.
Right. But the Lakers are fourth. Lakers are really bad defensively. Spurs are better defensively.
That don't mean nothing against an inexperienced team that got an experienced coach in the playoffs. Like,
and keep in mind, they did fumble that last one. That was that last tournament that happened, some months ago too. I mean, I don't know. I'll say Knicks and Lakers get second round. I'll just have to see the games around the time to happen. I think it's like, I don't really believe that. The Raptors, Lakers are 4. It's a solid team, but just anything slightly much more better, you could just get ran through.
They get bent over by everybody that's above the 6 seed. Toronto can't beat Toronto can't beat nobody above them. They can't.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say, Warriors, not Warriors. Oh my God, nah, that's a problem.
I got Clippers 7 seed, Phoenix 8 seed. I got Orlando 7 seed. I got Charlotte 8 seed.
Okay.
It don't matter. They're both getting fucked.
Yeah, I would say Clippers.
The 7 seed is getting fucked even harder, in my opinion.
I want to see Golden State make it to OKC so I can just see them get ran through, and Steve Kerr just go on those fucking press conferences and make excuses. That's what I need to see. I'll say Golden State, I need you to get to OKC so you can get just the floor mopped.
That's 2 games, man. I don't think Golden State got enough energy for that. I wouldn't be surprised if they beat Portland. Portland's garbage.
I just need Golden State to win only because I need Steve Kerr to make so many excuses as the reason why OKC just mopped the floor with them. That's what I need. Golden State, Clippers, Hornets, and I'll say Magic get the next round. Yeah. But whoever faces these guys is getting it. Clippers against Spurs, I'll give them a few games. I would. I could in theory do it. Whoever faces Celtics is getting fucking mega fist. I mean, Sixers maybe get a game.
Orlando might steal a game and they get fisted again. Orlando's gonna steal they're gonna steal one in Boston, and Boston's gonna.
You're gonna have one of those how you see it on Lock in the NBA YouTube channel, epic ending where a random fucking bullshit thing happened.
Paolo out here scores 55, and next you know, fucking Jaylen Brown,
Jason Tatum. Indiana, you see that Pacers game where that one female referee did all that bullshit calling and it kept extending the game? Why are these female refs in the fucking league? Good Lord, man. All right, that's pretty much it for the NBA. Any other thing you wanted to say about some of the games going on right now?
Who I think is going to get to the final? I think it's going to be Detroit and San Antonio.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be Detroit and San Antonio. I'm telling you why. I don't think the Thunder are equipped enough to beat the Spurs. I think the Spurs are equipped to beat the Thunder. I think if the Spurs get past the Lakers, to me, that's that Lakers-Spurs. If the Lakers beat the Spurs, Thunder go back to the finals. If the Spurs beat the Lakers, the Spurs are going to the finals.
Guys, I'll be honest here. The Lakers make conference finals and face the Thunder. Get ready for an ass whooping so hard, LA fans are crying outside. I'm not kidding.
Shea will be foul bailing. It's going to be one.
Imagine LeBron and Shea in a conference finals. Just think about it. That's going to be so gross.
While Luka's going to be complaining about fouls.
I'm
not watching that shit.
You need to be highlights for that. And that's the thing too, is when I watch some of the Laker games, it's not that it's not that LeBron can't be clutch. But most of the times that he's ahead in games, when he's actually ahead, that's against bad teams. People are did you see the LeBron highlights from last night? Yeah, that was against the fucking Wizards. They were just having a dunk contest against them. They were bad. Wizards suck.
Bam put 83 against the Wizards. Bam.
80
against
LeBron
the Wizards.
And LeBron was just having a dunk contest with Jackson Hayes last night.
I got banned by the official Washington Wizards account because I said,
my God.
Your whole team needs to be deleted. And not deleted and killed. I mean, release all the players out of their contracts. Let them get signed by new teams. Whoever's the owner of the Washington Wizards needs to sell the team immediately. And then,
Sell the Kings, please sell them.
And then I know I got beat up by somebody from the NBA because I said that like the next expansion needs to be 3 teams. The Seattle Supers.
You're right. Yeah.
No, I said send Washington back to Baltimore. Washington delete that. Delete that order. No, think about it. Washington's only championship was when they were in Baltimore. And guess what the Baltimore name was back in the day? The Bullets.
I remember, honestly.
Really? Baltimore Bullets? Yeah. Really? Baltimore. Your team is named the Bullets.
Oh,
really?
God.
The only thing that's flying out in the sky in Baltimore is bullets. Yeah, can't make. I know I got banned because I came back and it said your cousin
banned by everyone. Who don't you get banned by?
Left.
Okay. So we're gonna cover that really quickly. So
speaking of ban,
that expansion thing. Because I wanted to see what Sham. What's his official name? I know it's Sham.
Sham Shrine. I got banned by somebody because I said the Drewski thing about Erica Kirk was funny as hell. I was like, yeah, because she tried. I guess she made a response saying, "What if I?" was like, no, he's not direct. You can see the issue is, and I criticize both sides. You know how I am. I say fuck both sides. I was like, why?
Oh, for your conspiracy thing. I know. Sorry to cut in. Just to add to your point. You know what happened yesterday with the Charlie Kirk case? It came back that the bullet casing or whatever did not match that guy's rifle that they have in custody.
I told y'all niggas September 11th that wasn't the shooter. I told that motherfucker 6.5 months ago.
Why are you yelling at me? God damn.
Why the motherfuckers not believe me? I knew that wasn't a shooter. It was y'all really think Lee Harvey Oswald shot JFK?
Updated, but brother, updated. It's Charlie Kirk these days. But no, I see your point. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying. Y'all really gonna see you're gonna find an actual shooter. The shooter is probably some Israeli.
In Minecraft.
Yeah, in Minecraft. Some Middle Eastern sniper in Minecraft in GTA. Who got the 99 accuracy scope.
He played a lot of Call of Duty. Yeah, okay. I will say
the minute I saw that video of him get popped, I was like, yeah, it's GG. Motherfucker said, he can survive. Nah, that motherfucker dead. He was gone. GG.
So okay. So the conspiracy.
He was packed up before he was RIP before he even got to the car.
I will say, you guys know how much I liked him. I love Charlie. But this is the thing is like, I want you guys to understand. Conspiracy theorists are the most weirdest people on this planet because, okay, hypothetically, because people said the bullet didn't go through his neck. Guys, there's sometimes bullets don't go through people, so kill them. What is wrong with people?
Like, people try to say that, like,
also, if he was still alive, where would he be, though? Like, hypothetically, if we play that, if that bullet didn't kill him, where is he, though? Where would he be?
I remember because people got mad at me when I said this was equivalent to what happened to Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King got shot in the neck, but he got shot the same way except Martin Luther King was standing. The bullet ricocheted. Charlie was a clean in, hit the carotid, came out for the back. Because that shit was, it clipped the carotid, but it left the gash wide enough for that. Because Martin Luther King, there was blood on the walkway. But they said that after the bullet bounced through, it was for the second shot. I was like, no, Charlie got popped and he was gone. I was like, oh yeah, no, he's gone. That's because the way his body went rigor mortis after, I was like, nope, don't want to hear nope, he's gone. And then it was, he's in the hospital in surgery. There ain't no surgery. Yeah, okay. Y'all just passing him up for him to go for the funeral. He's gone. I knew 5 minutes after he got popped, he was gone. I'm like, shit. Do I agree with all his takes? No, but do I believe he deserved to get killed? No. That's the worst thing. If motherfuckers getting killed for what they say, then we can't say shit.
Yeah, might as well just wear muzzles around at this point now.
I was like, God damn, you just sit there and.
But that's the thing, though, is okay. So I could, in theory, believe someone like that guy could do it based off of how crazy some of these people are. Like some of these radical progressives are. I could believe it in one aspect, but the other aspect is you said the Trump thing. You factor in Charlie Kirk was so influential that Trump was crazy because Trump don't really ask anybody for their opinions unless you're really close to him. He was in Charlie Kirk's ear. They were talking to each other.
Yeah,
that's how big this guy was. Like, okay, Charlie had opinions that these weird progressives didn't agree with. Fine, right?
Yeah.
I could, in theory, believe one of them would go nuts enough to do that. But the problem here is, keep in mind, guys, he's been doing this debating thing for years, even before he was ever on camera. Remember, we know he was doing it for a long time.
See,
and nobody.
I could believe if it was the issue was a sniper. It takes training. I've done sniper training
and
before.
That shot is. People said you could. People said anybody. You know when he first got killed, people kept saying, "Well, anybody can learn how to do that." No, you can't.
No. Trust me. As someone who took sniper training, I'm telling you right now, I would have missed that shot 10 out of 10 times.
You've shot guns. I've shot. Guys, people don't understand. The average person would not know how to shoot a basic 49 caliber that a basic cop has. Yeah. You guys know that these. It's not like in Grand Theft Auto where you just pop somebody. Guys, guns have safety locks on them. You don't. You pop. You shoot. You pull the trigger. That's gonna blow your hand off.
Yep.
This is the thing. It's the average person can't do that. That's why there's always big issues when it comes to that stuff.
Exactly.
As what WZ said, what I did read was the bullet isn't. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, because
that's not good at all. That's bad.
The bullet has to fit in the rifling.
Okay, could you believe that maybe that guy is an accomplice? Maybe he was.
No, he was a scapegoat. Do you believe
that guy? Do you believe that guy is working for someone and he's just the fall guy? That's what I believe.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, most definitely. He's the one to take because it's called passing. It's same thing with Lee Harvey Oswald. Lee Harvey Oswald might have been the guy who shot one shot, but the whole thing with it with Charlie is he was seen leaving the scene. The guy who might have been on that roof, he might have been all right. Cool. He might have jumped off and went the other way.
Remember the images we saw from that camera when that person was walking up the stairs.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, you guys. I'm not trying to be one of those people, but those images you showed me. Yeah. That did not look like that guy.
No,
the images that we saw. So you guys know in school campuses because they have those cameras going up those stairs. The person that was going up those stairs to that part of that building to do that didn't look like that guy. That guy, Tyler Robinson, has brown brunette hair. That guy that went up that staircase has black hair.
Yeah.
And he was darker skin too.
Yeah.
He had darker skin than Tyler Robinson. Just saying.
Probably beside. But you can't say nothing about that. I'm telling you right now, he probably got flew in. He was at the airport, and then by the time they announced he was, deceased, unalived, he was already on a plane back to Tel Aviv. I'm telling you right now, that's probably what happened. Because you gotta realize those situations, Charlie made a lot of allies, but also made. Once he started free sinking, and that I'm telling you right now, when you start free sinking, that's when you're dangerous. That's when you're dangerous. A free sinker is the most dangerous person ever because that's the one that's no longer tied to a system, left or right. It's when you are no longer looking at seeing Republican, Democrat, conservative, left wing. Oh, trust me, you're dangerous. Because now you see what things are. Two sides of the same bird. You can be like, oh, I like Trump, but I can't trust Trump. I tell you could like the guy down the street, but you don't, invite him over. In a sense. WD's funny.
I
got my whole thing about that, and this goes back to the whole thing was.
I will give one tidbit. one tidbit. I will say this. Do you know how it's weird? Okay. So like, because I know you would know this by a TV reference. Do you know how, like, when a main character in a TV show gets basically recasted or killed off, and then they replace that person, and then people are always like, and then the people that are running the show are always surprised that new person that replaced that other guy are surprised that the fans don't like him. This is the key, though. When Charlie Kirk died, a lot of people were like, well, here's his wife, Erica Kirk. Problem with that. There's a problem with that. Why would I just like her because that was his wife, though? That's not how that works, though. He worked to get people's respect, whether you liked him or not. Why would her replacing him make it automatically mean that I would like her, though? That doesn't make any sense, logically. It's like when they hypothetically, when they had Obama become a president and they thought that all black people are just going to like Obama because they're black. It's like, no, that's monolithic thinking. That's how people are, right? Or as they should be, That was weird. I mean, she's an odd person. Would I smash her? Probably, because I'm just a degenerate like that. But then again,
old pictures of her, not now. She look a little demonic.
You would still do it, you bastard.
Nah, old Erica, like
older Erica Kirk, yeah, probably.
I mean, when she was younger, yeah, but not now. She looks demonic. I don't know, son. Nah.
Oh God, Jesus Christ. I will say, I wouldn't put it I will say, how many like stories we've heard where
I think she knew something was going to happen to her. Yeah. I think she had to. I think she had to know. I think she knew something was going to happen, and she wasn't allowed to interfere or else she would be gone too.
Yeah.
Like,
I will say this: there's always stories about a lot of things, and then come to find out in some of these stories, the wife had a lot more in the story than what is initially led to be believed. How many like stories of like, I don't know, husbands dying or whatever, and then it's revealed like the wife was secretly having an affair, and fell out of love with him, and all other stuff. There's so much. I'm not saying she did anything. I'm not saying she did, but her having that like, well, she's a grieving widow. It can be used as a defensive tactic, shield for criticism, actually, because if you think she's a grieving widow, you wouldn't be inclined to like criticize her. She'd be the last person in your brain that you would want to basically, think about that would do that, right? But I want people to understand, people that you love and care about do the craziest things. How many times, maybe in your life, like a person you really known for a long time does something random you would never think they were possible and capable of doing. I'm just saying, don't put anything past her just because she was his wife. That's all I'm saying, because I don't know. I just don't live life like that. Everyone's that thing in that one scary movie, that one guy, Randy, was like, everyone's a suspect. Putting out, everyone's a suspect.
Yep.
All right. So let's go over, Jalen Ivey. Jesus Christ. Chaz wanted to go over the expansion first. We're going to cover that. Okay.
Yeah.
According to reports from ESPN and Shams, good Lord, I can't.
Shams Charania.
The following details have emerged regarding the 32-team expansion process. Target cities, Seattle and Las Vegas, are the only two markets currently being explored for the new franchises. Expansion fees. Bids for each team are projected to reach between $7 billion and $10 billion. Timeline. The league is targeting the 2028-2029 season for these two franchises to begin play. Over the next several months, the NBA will vet potential ownership groups and arena infrastructure in both cities. A potential final vote to approve the transactions could happen later in 2026. The league has hired investment bank PJT Partners to evaluate the economic implications and prospective markets. With two teams potentially joining the Western Conference, the league would likely need to move one existing franchise to the Eastern Conference to balance the conferences at 16 teams each. Leading candidates for this shift include the Timberwolves, the Pelicans, and the Grizzlies. The most geographically logical choice, given its proximity.
Geographically logical choice, given proximity to Eastern teams is Minnesota. It makes sense. If you look at a map, Minnesota is close.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Minnesota's pretty much on the East Coast. If you look out on a map.
Minnesota is more in the central. if you want to go, the furthest east is Memphis, technically.
Wait, that means the NBA could get the Seattle Supersonics back, though, couldn't they?
Yeah.
That's big.
Because
That's huge, actually.
Because OKC would just give up their history as like the older team, and they would just establish it.
So OKC would just rebrand? That's all it is, essentially. Huh. That's crazy. Both of those markets make a ton of sense, especially Seattle. Obviously, it's a matter of when, not if. Yeah. The thing is, like, because I think you brought this up. So I'll just ask you: do you think the league needs more teams? Though that's the question. Though is
I think 32. I think 32 is the perfect balance.
Because there's all these NBA coaches talking about, like, right now there's too many teams, not too many teams, but like too many games actually. Because there's 88 games or 82 games or
82.
whatever. It's like if you add 2 more teams in there, they're playing more games. That's just going to be like 96 games.
Yes.
No,
it's not actually more. It's actually to be less. What the issue is this: everybody in their division has to play each other 3 to 4 times. Conference, you play yourself 2 to 3 times. If you're talking about like the wasn't.
Oh, what happened? You cut off for a second. What happened?
Pretty much just says if you want to, 32 teams, if you all played each other twice, that's 64 games. Now you got to figure out, 64 out of 82, that's 18. How do you balance it? How do you balance 82 from 64? That's 18 games. Now you have to look at the division. Now, if each division has 16 teams, you play everybody in your conference 3 times. 2 at home, 1, and then you just pick back and forth. And the last, and you can actually cut down to 80 games. You can cut down to 80. You can play.
Right, because that's the thing is, like, most of the injuries happen at the beginning part of the season. Actually, people think the injuries happen later. More injuries, guys, happen at the beginning part of the season. Actually, keep in mind the whole Golden State Warriors team is out, guys, and we're not even at the close to the end of the season yet at all.
I know. Oh no, it's close. It's about like 2 weeks left.
Yeah. So we'll see if the NBA expands in the next year or two. I mean, I think I will say this though. I agree with you. I think having new teams could potentially be a very good thing, or you could just add because people said, but what if they start off with a bunch of what if they're just a bad team? Like, so people said, what if you add these 2 teams and they're just more bad teams? Well, guys, we have enough. That's not changed. You're always going to have bad teams regardless. The problem here is essentially, I think having some new blood in the league wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah.
I think for the immediate short term, I think having new teams is not bad. I think over time, you have to kind of change things up a little bit. Now, to be fair, this could also backfire long term, and these 2 new teams could just like randomly start tanking because that's just how the system is. Its system is in the NBA currently. You could just start tanking and then say, well, we're going to do draft picks and bullshit like that and just tank for years, actually. So we'll see how it all goes. All right, so let's cover league really quickly, and then we'll just head out of here. All right, so BLG, they win first stand 2026. BLG ended up defeating G2, and G2 ended up going through T-Rex and Genji. And I just, oh God. How do I even begin?
6-0, baby.
They did.
No matter what, I'll guarantee because I picked BLG and G2 in the finals. I'm fucking crazy because I had no faith in Gen G's because I got no faith in Chovy. Until Chovy he showed me he can actually win besides MSI. I told you no one gives a fuck about MSI.
Hey. Faker's still crying right now. He ain't playing. Who's still playing?
Well, who won World though?
That's crazy though. Who still beat Faker to get to Worlds? That's crazy.
But who won Worlds though?
What do you mean? Gen G.
You sure about that?
Nope.
And then Tony gonna give this
one
Brown
sec.
talk about, oh, emphasize your game. Nah, nigga, fuck. You need it. Yeah, you.
Give me one sec here. All right, so where did we leave off at? We left off at this. We left off at the G2 series.
I'm just glad
right
Lions
here.
got their ass whooped. Fucking fraud ass team. Nah, fuck his Lions.
Oh, okay. So speaking of Gen G, because Chaz just always wants to revel in shitting on Gen G. It's fine. It's okay. We got Worlds coming up. Okay.
Y'all always everyone be telling, oh, they're the best team. And
it's crazy.
Where they at though? Where they at?
That's the problem. That's the problem. Okay, so there's a lot to go over with this. Okay, so
how did Daryl get outplayed by LeBron? You telling me how Simon outplayed Ruler?
This is the problem, though. Because so before we get into talking about the actual games itself, problem.
Dumont outplayed King.
Did you hear the same rumors that I did? I heard rumors on the street from a guy in a back alley selling some information. I heard that Gen G was actually losing scrims to some of the LPL teams that weren't actually at the tournament, namely Anyone's Legend and another team.
Tarthir was putting his hand all up in Kane's ass. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that. Oh my God, 369 was doing things to King that would get you arrested in 49
This is
states.
the problem, though, now that we arrive with Gen G. So this is also something that I talked about with Stefano when I had him on for a one-on-one last week. And the thing with Gen G is that, like, okay, even if you're not going to win Worlds, people expect you to at least win these tournaments, right? Because at least people can go, well, you at least won these, right? That's the problem, though. If they're not winning these tournaments, there's no way I could think you're going to win Worlds, though. That's not even possible. Because now
the way you went out, too.
Yeah, because the problem here is, like, it's understandable if you watch the games why you would predict Gen G to win. That makes logical sense from an analytical point of view. But then in the back of your head, like we always said about Gen G, that's the problem is there's going to be that one series coming up. They're just going to completely just run it down and not play like humans at all. Yeah. That match against G2 looked like they were win trading. I'm not saying they did. I'm not taking away G2's win. I think G2 did a fantastic job at the tournament. I thought they could actually, to be fair, BLG we'll go over that a little bit, but just Gen G. So they were losing scrims to the the other LPL teams not there. Because JDG is not really that good. This version of JDG is not that good. So this is the problem with Gen G's having now. If Gen G can't win these tournaments, I can't believe you're going to win Worlds. That's out of the question. And it's just so random, though. Anytime there's just pressure to win internationals, they just fall apart. I don't get it. It's not coaching. They swapped out Kim, who's one of the best coaches ever. They won with Kim. Kim won at MSIs and LCKs. They won with Mata. They won with Score. They won with Kim. They won with Ryu. Ryu won domestically. Ryu hasn't won internationally, but you guys know what I'm saying. They still won something, obviously, right? The problem here, it's not the coaches. They can keep Come on to the center. Score, Mata, Ryu, and Kim. All legendary people. Well, Kim wasn't a player, but a coach he went with IG and shit, right? It's a player thing. And I feel so bad for King to a certain extent, but Canyon just, for some reason, just can't do it. And it's just these games. It's just the ones that have you progressing to the finals. Gen G has never been... So Gen G has lost a lot of semi and quarter matches. It's not that they can't even reach the finals. It's just that when it comes to a semifinals or a quarterfinals game, they're just randomly. It's just so random. They have a really bad day and they're just out. Remember, like you remember MSI 2024 when T1 won that tournament and Gen G faced BLG? They just fucked off and lost 3-0 or 2-0 because that was that weird best of 3 format where you just sing elimination shit. They won MSI, came to EWC, and just got 2-0 fisted by BLG. Knight just stuck his whole fingers up Chovy's booty hole as revenge for the last tournament. Shit. Dug his ass clean out. And then they go back and win LCK. Then they fail, and they lose to T1. It's just, I don't know anymore. All of them have a choking problem. But it's weird because they can also win tournaments too. I don't even know anymore. I don't get it. I don't know. And there's a problem now. It's like, well, now they have a wall. They're not the invincible team that everyone thinks they are. They can be beaten. If they're losing to the LPL teams, keep in mind, I want to preface this. This is good. This is a good thing you lose because now you can potentially work on things that you probably didn't think were problems. I can fully agree with that. The problem here is, why does this keep happening? This team, if you could lodge with this team, any combination of players, they should have been winning everything, every tournament. They should be winning everything, sweeping every tournament. Keep in mind, they have added trophies here and there. I'm not discrediting that. The problem here is there should not be days where Chovy looks like, guys, Chovy got beaten by Caps really badly.
Yep.
And Chovy fisted and Caps fisted Vikla. Well, Vikla was trash anyway.
I'm saying something real quick. Vikla was the worst. Outside of TSW and Saint, Vikla was there was 18
hard win trading.
There was 18
hard win trading.
Vikla was the worst Eastern middle laner. He wasn't worse than the one from TSW or Loud, or he was tired of Saint. No. Saint was bad. Vikla was ass. I'm telling you right now, the best middle laner. I mean, if you're going off, will probably be, I would say, Knight.
Yeah.
Knight, did Chovy, and then
I don't think Hanku was that bad.
I go Caps over Hanku. Hanku is too inconsistent.
Yeah,
Caps had some games where Caps running it down. Oh, Vikla was the worst middle laner from the LCK they could have sent there. And this is my thing too. Mm-hmm. This is good. I put the conspiracy cap on. Oh, I think the LCK and LPL set the second worst. I think for this second seed, they set the worst teams to be FearX shouldn't have been at.
But we said that too. Like I know
they should be dedicated. Like some of these teams have knuckle booms and just forgot how to play that day.
No, I know you weren't here that week. I had warned on because you were busy playing Pokemon that weekend. But I remember I said FearX. This is, come on, what we always say about teams like that. They are from Korea, but this is some of these guys, this is all their first international events outside of like Kellen. Guys, Kellen was never good internationally ever. They go to their first international event, they go 5 games against BLG, understandable, and then they just lose to G2. Well, sorry, 5 games against BLG, then they beat TSW, the shittiest team in the fucking tournament. TSW is actual garbage, like literal trash.
Like they're the worst team coming out of LCP. It didn't even matter. 06 drop. They barely took a fucking tower. Oh my god.
Oh my god, they're so bad.
I ain't never seen.
I don't know who was worse, TSW or Loud, because Loud was a peak shit.
Oh no, Loud was much worse. Loud put up a fight. TSW with 06 drop.
Oh, Loud at least got 5 games against Lion.
Yeah, against Lion. But matter of fact, I got my whole thing about Lion too. Lion.
Oh yeah. So my problem here with FearX, this is what I told people: when you have your first international event, either one of two things happen. You have a really, really great tournament, you pop off hard and you win it, or maybe almost get close to winning it, or you look like what Vikla does. That's literally all it is. Now, do I think that FearX's honeymoon phase is over? I think so. I think Gen G and T1 will be the representatives for MSI for LCK. I think they will. Or if Gen G has one of those random off days, maybe they lose to T1 and then T1 and DK. Oh my God, DK internationally.
No, I'm done right now.
Send help.
I'm done right now.
Send help, please.
This T1 had a whole hiccup. Homolife had a hiccup. DK, I don't know what the fuck happened to DK. They reversed with T1 because T1 was trolling. And then they get 3-0 by FearX.
Well, speaking of T1, Coma is going to be taking Spring Split, I think, most of it off. Tom's going to be the coach.
I'm kind of happy with that because I've never been a fan of Coma. I felt like
the drafting has been really bad, honestly.
Oh, no, it's garbage.
Yeah. Like, hey, I actually do believe T1 are going to be a lot more stronger in spring. But keep in mind, I do want Gen G to be challenged, though. Like, if T1 can challenge... Because what's crazy is That's the very first split T1 and Gen G had never played. T1 and Gen G never played each other in that last. That's crazy. What an ass format that is. But I will say, the West doing good, guys. That's a stupid narrative. G2 did well, not the West. Okay,
Yeah.
This is that weird communism bullshit most people keep talking about, and I'm not politically saying that. I'm saying that like G2 success is G2 success, not everyone else's success they get to piggyback off of because they're not good enough. G2 doing good is G2 doing good. And someone was like, but let the West be happy they got wins against the LCK. No, that's how that fucking works. G2 beat Gen G and Fear X, not anybody else. You know, that would be like back in the day, Kobe and Shaq winning everything, and then people say, well, that means the Western Conference is strong. No, that means Kobe and Shaq are strong.
Like, there was a 5-year period where it was only 2 teams from the West winning. Oh, the West is stronger. No, the West is stronger because they're winning an All-Star game. But technically, it was only Spurs. For a 5-year period, it was only Spurs and Lakers getting to the finals. For a 7-year period, because Lakers lost in 2004 to Detroit. Detroit went back-to-back, and then they lost it. From 1999 to 2005, it was only 2 teams from the West going to the finals, Lakers and Spurs. Oh, but the West is getting better. No. Oh, the Sacramento Kings pushed them to 7. But who still got to the finals?
Yeah.
Oh, the Spurs got, because if it's not the Spurs beating the Lakers, it's the Lakers beating the Spurs. One of them 2 teams is beating each other to get to the finals. Oh, but
you essentially have like the finals in that other match before the actual finals. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes that'd be a complete 4-0 blowout by one side, and then they get to the shit. There was a year where the Lakers swept the Spurs. I was like, God damn.
That was in 2007?
No. That was like 2001, 2002. The Spurs were kind of mid that year. Lakers beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
And then, oh my God, they took turns. Put dick to ass in the New Jersey Nets.
That's the thing I'm saying. Skewmond, I will say, Skewmond looked like he had some issues last year, but really came up this year. What's crazy is people that ask, has there been a Western player that's ever played that good at internationals? The only other player besides Caps who say junglers is Jankos. That's it.
Yep.
Jankos is the only other player that I can think of that's a jungler from the West that has played that good internationally. Skewmond had probably, back in the day, Stixay had a really huge glow up at MSI 2016, but then he kind of never had that big. What's crazy is he had an exceptional glow up at first. Skewmond, if BLG didn't win the whole thing, Skewmond would just be the MVP of the whole thing. He just really came up huge. He bent Canyon over and stuck his dick so far up his ass, Canyon's eyeballs rolled out. And that was revenge because Canyon fisted Skewmond last year at an international event, and Skewmond was like, you know what? I'm not getting that top ramen in my ass this year. I'm a top ramen you. Good Lord.
Yep.
Hansama and Lebrov really, really came up in those LCK series, but this is the problem that G2 keeps having. And people ask, why did you not predict G2 to beat BLG? The problem, BLG is better at the style that G2 actually has.
Yep.
So the same style that G2 has, BLG has that style. They're just kind of a bit more stronger at it. And the problem here is that, Skewmond is exceptionally good. No shade thrown at that guy. Jun is kind of just better at that style that Skewmond has, though. It's not even the fact that G2 is bad. It's just, the counterparts you have are just better at that style you got. That's the problem.
G2 counters LCK, but LPL counters G2. That's the problem. It's
another thing is G2 as an org has only beaten the LPL only 3 times. They beat them twice with perks. So you have World Elite. They won that. You have the RNG series. They won that, both with perks. Caps has only ever actually beaten the LPL once as their mid laner. That was only against Top Esports last 2024 MSI. That's it. He's never actually beaten the LPL more than once with G2. What's crazy is they've beaten the LCK 7 times since Cap's been on their roster. What's crazy is with perks, they could beat the LPL more, get shit stomped by the LCK. They have Caps, they can beat the LCK, but lose to the LPL. I don't get it, but it's just and people ask, what could you do to fix G2? I'll be honest here, they just need to get rid of Broken Blade. I'm sorry. If they had Kana or Knock Knocko, Who knows? They might have won the series. I don't know specifically, but Broken Blade is such a liability top lane. It's so Ben just beat the.
I think the mentality shift. I think when Broken Blade started, everybody relax, and what the fuck up, man? We just beat Gen G. I think that right there is going to be a focal point on. I think G2 might move on from Broken Blade this year. I think Broken Blade has the potential. I think he's a skilled player, but I think the heart that Skumon showed after beating Gen G lets me know.
I know what you're talking about. That soundbite where he was like, hey, yeah, man, shut the fuck up. We just 3-0 Gen G and Broken Blade. I see that because
I see both sides. Because I'm part of
it's like the whole job's not done yet kind of thing.
Yeah, that
but you should celebrate winning. Yeah,
but at the same time, you just upset the best team in the world. No one saw you go get here. Everyone predicted 3-0 Gen G. Shit. The only reason why I did it, because I'm like, you know what? Something today just feels right. It was number 3
something in the air. Just you went outside with a cup of coffee. Just
air.
You're like just upsets in the air. Oh my god, just upsets in the air.
I knew JG was gonna get 3-0. I was like, nah, JG better get packed the fuck up.
Oh, did you see the press conference you were at? They look like they're about to fucking all just break down crying. I was like, holy shit. God damn it. They look like they're about to all hang each other. I was like, bro, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. God damn, it's okay.
That's the way they lost, too. If it was a close 5-game series, you could say we got out
that Jarvan and Bessa matchup that came. Oh my god, Skumon just actually graped that guy in the ass repeatedly. I'm not once, multiple times.
If you had to make the perfect team for G2, if you're like, okay, we need to pick the 5 best players from the LEC.
I think you just need a top lane change.
Just top lane, you keep Hansama and LeBron?
No, I mean,
right now they're well enough where you feel like they can work, but you feel like Broken Blade might have to go.
The problem with Hansama is if he plays against anyone substantially that much better than him, he does kind of struggle. So people would say, but he didn't struggle against Ruler. Ruler has a tendency to play very passive against certain people. Just depends who it is. Viper is not that person. Viper just pushes your shit in. He didn't care. He just plays forward no matter what. I would say the only person, I'll say swap top lane, and if you want to go and swap support, I have about Lebrov. I would do it. If I think you can get someone better, go ahead. If you think you get someone way better, I would obviously do it. But I think the gap top lane was so massive. There was just people probably understand a lot of people are gonna lose against Ben like that. That's just how it is. But the gap was so massive. Nothing G2 got an Exodia draft in game 1 when they got Aurora. That's pretty much it. Aurora's just that broken of a champion. Yeah. You can just get you wins like that. But the gap top lane was so bad. I was like, you have no chance. And then game 4, they were winning it until, they kind of weren't. Then they kind of went that way. It's just, I'm proud of them. They did a great job. They had a pretty good tournament, all things considered. It's just the fact that they go to the LEC now because the split just began, right?
Yeah.
What would be the reason why I don't think they win this split, though? I mean, they have said Karmine Corp is their main scrim partner. They challenged them. Okay, that's good. As long as they have potentially someone they can scrim against that gives them a kind of a run for their money, that's good, right? But the problem here is I still don't believe Karmine Corp can still beat them. Like in a full series, you still have G2 winning over them. So potentially the MSI representatives are going to be Karmine Corp and G2.
But I'll tell you right now, if Karmine Corp beats G2 in the finals and they're the main representative, the first seed from the LEC, I think Karmine Corp gets the worst of it. I think I don't think G2 mind. I mean, they like winning, obviously, but I don't think G2. If it's a really hard fought series, I think G2 would. Because keep in mind, if you're second seed, G2. Sometimes the second seed gets the shit in the stick. Sometimes they get sometimes they get skated around while the first seed gets fucked. Like it's like imagine you gotta go second seed LEC versus the second or first seed LEC versus second seed LCK. You gotta go against T1. Or matter of fact, T1 wins spring and you gotta go get second seed Gen G that's hungry. And now you gotta face them first. The current Corp, Yike, he cocky to the motherfucker.
I just don't believe Carmine Corp could potentially beat Gen G in the same way that G2 did. I think their team.
Oh no!
Yeah.
No! I'm saying Gen G comes in hungry.
Oh no! I'm not disagreeing. I just think that if G2 plays 3-0. If G2 play against T1, I don't see G2 doing that. The same thing that happened to T1.
No. Because Faker takes Cap seriously. Cap has beaten Faker before. Faker remembers those. He remembers.
Not happy about those.
He remembers 2019. That's just in the back of Faker's fucking mind. I'm telling you right now. To this day, that OMG shit where OMG didn't want to shake Faker's hand. Trust me, when it comes to Worlds, well, why do you think to this day, Weibo still got T1's dick in their ass? Like you gotta remember.
Oh, it's another thing to add to T1's thing. T1's won most of the world championship for the LCK. If there's a world, because Gen G is known for choking the world championships, if T1's not there, the LPL can just win all of them. If you're just thinking like they've been in the finals a lot of the times too.
Yeah.
And BLG winning is great. Viper is now what? He's won every international event. He's won MSI. Yeah. Has he won MSI?
No, he hasn't won MSI.
He's won Worlds. He's won LCK multiple times.
Yeah.
He's won the LCK Cup. He's won First Stand.
He's
only back-to-back First Stand winner.
Yeah, he's done. Yep.
Yeah, the only thing he hasn't won it. Yeah. He just that's it. If he ever eventually randomly just wins MSI at any one of these years coming up, he'll just have every trophy in him. God damn.
My one was with EDG, right?
Remember with EDG, yeah, okay. Against the LCK. That's crazy. Yeah. And he won first. I'll say this: he had a much harder time winning First Stand this year than last year. Last year's First Stand, guys, I don't count that. That tournament's so trash. Fuck
that was some bullshit. Yeah, they had to go get KC. And KC was, to me, right there. That was the beginning of KC's downfall. They were too cocky.
Oh, speaking of that mid laner, you know what's crazy? That same mid laner that was on a downward trajectory after they lost to Humble Life. Could you believe in a world, dude, that Fnatic go out of their way to can Poby for that mid laner? Could you believe that? Wait a minute. That happened. Yeah. Fnatic went, we got Poby, probably didn't pay a lot of money for that guy at all because he was really cheap. I'd imagine they're not challenging. They're not.
To this day, I still can't believe that Reddit post was actually real. I was just bullshit when I saw it. I was like, man, Fnatic Poby. And then that shit happened. I was like, what the? Yo, Reddit.
Oh my God.
To this fucking
day. Because what's crazy is, because like that, I think we were doing an episode and you were like, what if they just randomly get Poby? I was like, if they do, they're actually fucking retarded. And then they just did. I was like, all right, okay.
And then they.
What's crazy is it paid off. It was fun.
Yeah.
What's crazy is it wasn't that bad because we had said that given the LEC's current level, he could be like the fourth best mid. It's not out of the realm of possibility. He could be the fourth best mid.
It's funny how both Fnatic's ex mid laners are doing better than Fnatic. How the fuck is Humanoid doing better than you?
Some people have said it's maybe Razork. Okay, guys, I understand that mindset. It was
always fucking Razork.
But Humanoid was sad.
Upset pussy.
Hey, come on, guys. I will say Humanoid was an issue for Fnatic. There's a reason why they moved on. Come on, guys. If Humanoid wasn't the issue, then why did when they get Poby they still make top 4? Come on, they still were Poby swapping them out.
No, fuck all that. Fuck all that. They knocked out KC
with Poby.
Not just top 4. They got to Worlds. Because I'm telling you right now, if Humanoid was on that team, they lose to KC.
Yeah, that's that right now. Humanoid was a problem, people. I get it. He's on Vitality right now, and he's kind of bouncing back. No one said he was I never said he could never bounce back. I just said he's really ass on Fnatic. I never said he couldn't bounce back, right? And we never said that. We said he is running it down on Fnatic, whether intentionally or not. He's bad. He's just bad right now. I never said he's not supposed to be in the LEC. Actually, Vitality made the worst offseason decision picking him up looking the way he did. It just so happened the fact that he did bounce back with them. Or maybe Fnatic, your career, you go to die on Fnatic. Maybe just being on Fnatic, you simply just go here and die. Maybe that's just how it goes now. But if anyone says he was good on Fnatic, you're a crackhead. You are legitimately on crack. I think you do crack in back alleys blowing black guys. Bar none.
Crazy.
So the LEC 2026 spring split began. And I will say, speaking about Fnatic, MKOI fisted Fnatic into oblivion. Just like, it's so sad because I had a guy on the channel come on one time for a one-on-one. I enjoyed talking to him. Diehard Fnatic fan. I'm not okay. Should I read this? What he sent to me? Because he was supposed to be on the show. I wanted to like talk to him about like the first weeks of game, dude.
Yeah.
He sent me this. I'll just kind of read it out. I'll read it out. He's supposed to come on Monday. He was like, okay, so do you guys remember who he was? It was Inside Fnatic's Brush. That's a meme, but that's his Twitter name. He said, hey, won't be available Monday. Gonna have a rough day after the Fnatic showing. I don't even know if I want to keep talking about them anymore. Might call this season off just for my mental. Bruh. Bro just gave up after two best. People like, but he just gave up. Did you guys watch these games? You guys watch these games, right? They look like crap.
Oh, yeah, no, they're dog shit.
They're done. No offense. They look so bad. They're actually, to be fair, we haven't seen shitters play. And we haven't seen G2 play. G2 will be fine. Shitters is shitters. Sorry. They're just shitters. SK Gaming have leader, and he's horseshit. No offense to leader. You're bad. I like how Mickey X on the interviews, he was like, because she was like, hey, yo, Mickey X, want to put your big fat cock in my mouth? Okay, that didn't happen. But what ended up happening was...
that was a different interview on a different website.
She had said, what did you guys actually improve on in the offseason? He said, well, we had to improve on team fighting. I didn't see that. What improvement you guys made? I didn't see any of that shit. Guys, it's SK Gaming. I don't have any hope for them. But it's SK Gaming. I never have hope for them. How could I feel bad for an org I have no hope for? I don't believe you can win anything. This org has
Suckers Gaming. That's what SK stands for. Suckers. Suckers Gaming. It's trash.
Just sucking cock game.
They Suckers Gaming and Shifters look like an affected butthole.
Sucking cock. SK is just sucking cock game. They're just bad guys. I'm sorry. This
Fnatic out here just taking all kind of L's. Just, my God. Jesus Christ.
Razork is actually win trading on stage. And someone was like, okay, I'll be fair to Fnatic. I'll be fair to them. But I can't be fair. So I'll be half and half. Someone said, why don't they just get rid of Razork? They tried to. He was going to be on Team Heretics. He refused. Do you know why he could refuse? Remember when me and Chad were doing the show? What did Fnatic do when Fnatic were making the finals and choking with Razork? You guys remember what they did? They extended his contract.
And then here, this motherfucker, no trade clause on some Bradley Beal shit.
So he essentially has a clause in his contract from what we were reading in the offseason where essentially, since they extended his contract, if they do ever want to opt out of getting rid of him to any team, he could decline. So people said, okay, so to be fair, if they're making finals with this guy and losing in finals, one could argue, okay, you could extend him, right? Yeah. Problem with that, if he's ever in a position where he's not good and you want to get rid of him, now you can't. Because any team you want to send him to, he could just say, no, I'm not going there. So Fnatic indirectly fucked themselves. They can't get... They were doing somewhat well with him to get finals and worlds. Now... he's at the point now where he's just on the downward trajectory. He's not, his brain is fried. Now you can't get rid of him. And when they wanted to get rid of him, they can't. Because when they extended him, they thought the gravy train of Razor was going to be better and better and better and better. No. That should get worse. Now the problem is he can get off the team. You're going to Team Heretics. He's like, no, they can't force him to leave. Because he has a clause in his contract where if you say to go this place, he doesn't have to. Because you extended him.
Because he can just veto. He can veto the trade. So what do you mean he can veto? That means if you tell him he has to go here, he can be like, nope. And you can't do shit about it.
They can't. They extended him. You know what's crazy, guys? They extended him till the end of 2026. And we always kept saying, like, why are they just extending this guy? Keep in mind, in that time frame, they were making finals. Okay. He was also the main reason why you lost all those finals, too. So that's a weird trade-off, though. He is getting you finals. He is getting you worlds. So it's I understand it. I get it. But in 2025, there was no reason to extend that guy. Keep in mind, did they make any finals in 2026? No, they didn't. No.
Nope.
Winner, they make nope. There was no reason to extend this guy in 2026. No reason at all. There is no reason to extend that guy in 2026. But they did, and they said go to Team Heretics, and he's like, no. Which is crazy for Razork is because I guess the joke's on you, Razork, because Team Heretics, keep in mind, they're not shit either. They're probably going to be a lot better than Fnatic if we're looking at just like, how things might pan out. Depends. It depends, obviously, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, their team just looks so bad. Like, Imperios is only there because he's Vladdy's friend. I have no idea still to this day why they brought Vladdy. They bought him for like $100,000.
They brought in Vladdy. That's a lateral move. Like,
he was having a downward. Keep in mind, why is that? If their players are having a downward trajectory, they're like, I must pay top dollar for this guy. What the hell?
Crackhead logic.
This player's going down. Must up the ante. What the fuck? Actual just lunatic shit. Then their coach grabs it's like, I need more people on staff. No, you don't. You need to be fired, first of all. How would more people help them? How would having another person on staff help them? Please tell me who. They have Odo Wamne. How in the world is Odo going to help Imperials? Imperials sucks. Booty hole juice. He sucks worse than Oscar Renan, and Oscar Renan wasn't good at all. That's actual skill to be worse than Oscar Renan. He was a whole-ass Oscar. Oh, God. Who else is there? Upset. People said, well, Upset looked like the only good player on their team yesterday. That's not saying much of anything. Not so much of shit. I look better with a bunch of trash. Awesome.
Hey,
I don't even know how I'm supposed to even like praise that. I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
That's like when my mother be like, "Oh, I'm the best player here." I'm like, "Yeah, because you're around a bunch of new people." The fuck.
And then you have Lospa. And keep in mind, I can't really fault Lospa. I feel like if Lospa was on any other team, he would just do way better. I'll be honest here. I feel like if he wasn't on Fnatic, he'd just be a much more better player. I feel like Fnatic is the same shit Team Vitality had. And Team Vitality, what's crazy is Fnatic is worse than Team Vitality. That's crazy. Team Vitality has never been good, ever, except for like this year. They decided to be good for randomly.
Yep.
I don't get it. Oh, God. It doesn't get better. That's the hard pill to swallow, like when Lennon's taking my cock straight down her throat and just deep throating it. It doesn't get better. It doesn't get better. Do you know why it doesn't get better, guys? Because every single other org has better players minus sucking cock gaming and butthole shitters. It doesn't get better. It doesn't. It actually gets worse. You know why it gets worse? This split, 6 teams make playoffs. 6 teams. Fnatic barely made playoffs in LEC Versus, and they looked almost as bad as an ERL team, which was Lost Rotonis.
Yep.
And they only made playoffs because Karmine Corp threw their game, and then another team won, so that got Fnatic in. Fnatic didn't actually get themselves in the playoffs. People forget that, right? Fnatic were already in playoffs because another team won. That's why they got playoffs, though. 6 teams make playoffs. There's no way anyone with a logical brain would say they make playoffs. Not at all. How in the world could they make playoffs here? You guys want to see how bad they were playing? I couldn't. Putting that gameplay up is like watching potentially like 5 black guys go to town on Riley Reid. That's what that looks like in those games.
Crazy.
Dude, it doesn't get better. People keep saying, "Oh, it'll get based off what it'll get better." Do you see these games? You watch them. Does that look like randomly next week they're gonna look like G2? There's no way. Get the fuck out of here. Nah, I'm good. I had a bare chance believing if fucking Ana de Armas wants me to lick her asshole, then fucking, oh my god, she was being a freak in that movie Deep Water. You had a better chance of Ana de Armas in Deep Water. You wanted to lick her ass. I couldn't believe this. I'm gonna show you guys how bad this game is. I'm gonna show you right now. Here. Let's watch Grape together in Minecraft, allegedly, said by a guy named MSK. All right, here we go. Just watch at what's this, game 2? Or is it game 3? No, I want the Renekton game. The Renekton game was horrible. I want the Renekton game. Just watch game 1. Just watch game 1. What's game? Oh, they went through. No, that's game shits. Sorry about that. I apologize. This is the game. Just watch this. This is the I want the game where they were playing against Renekton. Oh, it doesn't matter. No, this one they got shit stomped too. Every game they're getting shit stomped. God damn, fuck.
It's game 1, I think. Yeah.
Just try this river fight. It was God, the whole game is terrible. You know what? Why this whole game is bad? First of all, the whole game is bad because Vladdy was getting solo killed constantly by what's his name? Jojo Peon. Already L's here. He got the most OP mid laner in Aurora. To be fair, Jojo Peon also got the next OP mid laner in Azir. Yeah. And he got solo killed like twice. Vladdy just getting his ass handed to him. Oh, look at these solo kills. Man just getting fisted out the fucking butt in these solo queues. All right, so Vladdy is okay. So essentially, this is you guys ever watch I Spit on Your Grave? That's like watching this game, except Fnatic is the girl. Oh god. Oh, kill me now. Oh god. All right. Fnatic paid $100,000 for that guy. $100,000.
Yeah.
You have anything good to say about Fnatic, actually? Pack this season up? People say, but what about summer? What would make you believe they're going to do better in summer? What possible decision could Fnatic make to make you, a retard, believe that they're going to do better? What decision? Maybe if they just imported all of T1, maybe that could make them better. No, it wouldn't, because it's Fnatic that's running the show. Also, Razork just died to a Renekton that just went into his jungle and just killed him, though. Just randomly. Razork just out here getting on his knees like fucking just taking dick up the ass. Just on his knees. Oh, no, Vladdy! Oh, no! Oh, God, you suck so much ass! Oh, God! They paid $100,000 for this guy! Why? Why did they pay $100,000 for this guy? Razork is just digging in the jungle. Razork thinks he's in. Razork is like, hey guys, follow me, guys. I can fight these guys.
A 2v3.
No, you can't, Els. Oh, no! Oh no! Razork.
And then Vladdy teleports in and just get up 4v1. Just a 4.
Razork is like, hey guys, we're down. So let's just fight. Oh, God. Oh,
look at the code like, oh, my God, what the fuck is going on?
This is the worst part. This game is over. Right here, if this is a solo game, I'm FFing at 15. We're out of this game. I'm getting my ass flicked by Ana de Armas or something because I'm not playing this shit. There's a dragon fight coming up where basically they get so hard dicked, it's just embarrassing. It's right. Fucking hell. Yeah, right about here. Come on, they're already losing this game. Imperios is going in. Merwin already ulted. Come on, MKOI's not good either. Merwin goes in, dices, goes in. Oh God, just obliterated. Just complete L's. El Yoya just getting his taco burrito just shoving it right up Fnatic's ass. God damn. Spanish on Spanish. Razork's also Spanish too. So is El Yoya. Taco on taco action. I'm a call ice, baby. Jokes, guys. All jokes. It's okay. But yeah, do you see anything they're doing about Fnatic that you think in your mind's like, it'll get better? Anything there? No?
Else, no? Just else. Get rid of everybody. Start with Razork.
Became just Razork doesn't care anymore. He already entered their offseason. Hey, can you go to Team Heretics? No. All right. Okay. And then remember that they tried paying 8 figures for Jun to come back, and GX were like, no. Why did you sell Jun though? Why did you sell Jun to get Trimby and then kick Trimby? No. Trimby was there before Jun. Yeah. So you had Trimby, then you kicked him for Jun, then you kicked Jun and Noah, and you want to get Jun back, paying more money for Jun than you initially bought. I'm done. I'm just gonna go. I'm just so done.
You bring Upset and Mickey X. No, Upset has issues with players on the team. You get rid of Humanoid.
Razork and Mickey say, Razork and Upset don't like each other, can't play the game together, want the game all played toward their preferences. For some reason, Fnatic is like, we're gonna extend this guy in 2020. I need just like you explain it to me. I'm gonna sit here and listen.
And it's not how Razork lowers in the jungle when he's never ganking for the bot lane. And then when he does, he ends up fucking over the bot lane because he either taking the minions away or he gets some kill in team fight.
Was 0-5.
Like, oh, okay. Pack everybody up.
I want people to understand. Jin Zhao is a champion where it's supposed to be like ahead and being aggressive and making plays. That is not how you play Jin Zhao. Actually, there was a moment we were watching one of those games where he didn't ward properly, so the Renekton just walked in and just killed him.
Yep. And then you got fucking who was it? The Pantheon just ults in, and then all y'all get murked. All y'all just get speared to the ass.
We need to just read comments. Fnatic still can't go playoffs? No. Actually, we should go read Fnatic's Twitter account.
Yeah.
That's always some cinema. What's crazy is I've never seen a fan base get mad at their team for actually making playoffs. They were mad at Fnatic for making the playoffs. Oh, yeah. Keep in mind, they didn't deserve it. They didn't actually win to get playoffs. They only made playoffs because another team won for them to win. And apparently in CSGO, they're losing. They're just collapsing. What the hell happened to them? They're just collapsing as an org. They just can't get W's at all. Just all L's.
And they used to be top tier at CSGO.
Yeah. Valorant, I heard it's not looking that good for them either.
No, they've been getting dick to ass in Valorant for like the last few seasons. They were always decent, but
it's only because that one white guy, I forget his name. He's the only person keeping their team alive. If he ever goes anywhere else, they're fucking mega screwed. Another rough series, not the result we were hoping for. No, I was. I knew you were gonna lose. No shade off my back. Fnatic and losing, name a more iconic duo. You know, more iconic duo than Fnatic and losing. Tough result. The team has been inconsistent lately, but there's still time to turn things. All right. This is sad, but what is worse is all. Oh, fuck off, you fucking loser. Maybe don't sell the 3 Koreans that. Oh my god. All right, so their fans hate them. So, anything else you want to say before we head out? Actually.
Yes. LEC is going to be G2 and whoever to step up.
Oh my god. Do you know the LEC rebranded their podcast Euphoria and are just going to call it the LEC podcast, and it's only going to be every 2 weeks on Thursday with Oda Wamne and that one guy Jack Spectra.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to watch the broadcast or maybe just only watch Cadro doing it. That Jack Spectra guy is horrible.
Oh no, he's bad.
Remember when they had like no, because you know they said on Mondays they're not going to have fans in the arena, and then the broadcast starts and there's no one in the audience, and then Shox is like, "Hey, we would like to introduce you to all the Jack Spectra fans," and it's just an empty audience. I was like, okay, just banger. I'll give her that one. I just don't understand this Jack Spectra love. I don't get it. It's weird. Their broadcast is just favoring him. Why did they cancel Euphoria just to rebrand it with the LEC podcast? They said that Euphoria, which is the TV show that Zendaya is in, was taking all their views. I'm like, what? No way. Euphoria is not even a consistent TV show. A season's like, what, every 2 years, maybe? That was such a horrible decision. Oh, my God. Just can't spell LEC without L's. But anything else you got planned coming up you would like to let the audience know about?
Nah, just more Pokemon. Yeah, I just play more Pokemon. I was supposed to stream this week, but I got busy with work. My God, it's like I was supposed to stream tonight, but I was like, oh shit, nah, I have to get back in.
Okay. But when are you gonna be back? Actually,
next week. Hopefully Monday, but freaking all this TSA shit. I don't know what the hell's going on. Like, cause like the TSA shit, it's kind of it gets weird. Cause the TSA, I could be like, all right, cool. I could be back Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
At the latest, but yeah, I should be back Monday.
Yeah, there's so many. Do you see all these Yu-Gi-Oh tweets on Twitter where people are just, oh my God, people are cringe on Yu-Gi-Oh Twitter. That place is so cringe.
But
yeah, any other Yu-Gi-Oh takes you have before you go? I know you're not happy with where the state of the game is actually.
Oh,
do
no.
you ever see a world where you just want to come back and play, or just?
I've tried to come back recently. This is what happened. I came back with the new decks. I like it, but I think when the game gets less hand trap focused, because I think the issue is this game's too dependent on having to play hand trap. I think it's good if you play 12 to 15, not 20 to 25. And your deck is mostly non-engine. It's like fuck. I missed the heavy 20 engine, 12 non-engine. You got a few other cards that are like
my
starter.
problem with Yu-Gi-Oh, it also comes down to you kind of have to open semi-perfectly to even have a chance at going second, though.
Yeah.
That's the problem, though. And that is only required by playing hand traps.
Yeah.
And people factor in, most armies are dead going first. You only kind of use them going second, though. Or use them to their fullest extent, right? So, yep, that's pretty much it. I don't know if we're going to be doing this show next week. I don't know, guys. My work schedule is changing really badly right now, too, in a lot of different ways. I have no clue, honestly. So we'll keep you guys updated. But yeah, thank you guys for checking out this episode of the Cloud9 Podcast.